Well, with many students returning to school in person, that means more cars will be out there on the roads.
Kristen Hoschauer, UDOT Safety Outreach Administrator, explains what's being done to help keep everyone safe during the commute. Kristen, thanks for talking with us this morning.
Great, thanks for having me.
This is such a unique time. I'm just wondering, how do you think safety is going to be this year? It's so unique with kids biking or walking to school amidst this pandemic.
Right, and it's so hard to know right now what everything, as everyone knows, is so unknown about what's going to happen, and we don't really all know, but we do know that children need to be safe when they're getting to and from school, and we do encourage kids who are going in person to school to walk or bike. It's really good for them, and we want them to do it safely.
Mm-hmm. And UDOT has set up what's called these safe routes for pretty much every community, where you kind of have a group that gathers in certain neighborhoods. How does that work for people who may not be familiar with it?
So we have our program is called Safe Routes Utah, and we actually have, each school has a safe walking route map, and you can access on our saferoutes.utah.gov website. You can go there and look at those maps, and you can meet with other parents in the neighborhood, follow that route. Your kids can follow that route, the safest route, where there's crossing guards, where there's most likely to be sidewalks to get their kids to school safely. We have other tools on the website as well for teaching children how to walk and bike to school safely.
And that's something you're really encouraging, is to walk or bike. How come?
Well, we know it's really good for their health. You know, getting out and getting fresh air is so important. I feel like a lot of kids are, stuck inside right now. This is just a great way to get out and be healthy. And also, it's really good with congestion around schools. A lot of times parents think that it's unsafe for their kids to walk to school because there's so much congestion. Well, if more parents would have their kids walk to and from school, there'd be less congestion around the schools. And so it'd be more safe for kids to actually be around the schools, walking, and crossing those crosswalks and getting to and from school. So we really encourage more people to do this if they live within the safe distance to walk or bike.
Well, are you encouraging this just in the summer months, or is it something you'd say even in the winter months it's fine to get out there and breathe that cold, fresh air?
Absolutely. We definitely encourage parents to bundle up their kids and walk, and maybe not bike, but to walk. And I absolutely think it's still safe for them, in those cold months, to just really bundle them up and just have the right equipment or the right stuff to get them out there. And we have programs that encourage them. They can win prizes the more times that they walk to and from school. So that is something we really want to encourage.
Definitely want to make it a lot of fun. And then for drivers, kind of getting back into that mindset of encountering school zones now, what do you suggest drivers do to make sure that students stay safe?
Right. So definitely be alert. A big thing is make sure you don't have any distractions. Really focus on the road, focus on what's around you. Make sure that if you see someone crossing, that you make eye contact with them, that pedestrians, make sure that you see that the driver is making contact with you, and that you see that they're there so they can cross safely. Yeah, just motorists, make sure that, when you're driving, that you're really watching out for pedestrians, especially around schools. Just make sure that if you see anyone, make sure, even if they don't, assume that you have the right of way, and that let them cross wherever it might be, just so that we make sure that the kids are safe walking to and from school.
It's all about safety. Kristen Hoschauer with UDOT Safety Outreach Administrator. Thank you, Kristen.